Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jack Farmer here with FITE TV and Influencer Fight League, and I am being joined now by the two fighters in our main event, champion Albert Ochoa and challenger Xavier Long. Fellas, how you doing? I get challenger. We'll start with you first. How you doing today, Xavier?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. Ready to be the new champion. Not considered the challenger anymore. You feel me? I don't like that. I don't like that already.
That's what we like to hear. But Albert, that's what we as fans like to hear. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Just here in Las Vegas. Yeah, we're learning a lot. We're getting better, and we should bring home the win again this Saturday.
You know, to let all of our viewers know a little bit about who everyone is, Xavier, first I want to talk to you. You have gained fame on TikTok. Of course, influencer is the first word of Influencer Fight League. You gained fame on TikTok for tricking guys' girlfriends and testing their loyalty to them. I'm sure that has started a lot of fights in different households, but now you find yourself being the one in the middle of the fight. How do you feel during this transition from social media prank to combat sport?
Nah, I feel great, honestly, because I grew up playing sports my whole life. So to be honest, this is like what I've dreamed of doing. I wanted to be a professional athlete. So this is nothing new to me. Social media was just me having fun, just messing around. It was, tricking people, like you said. That's all it was. Now this is like something I'm actually into and I'm about to just have fun with it also. But at the same time, take care of business.
Of course, and Xavier, obviously not scared of confrontation. But Albert, you're the champion. And as we look at your social media, I see that you've been focusing a lot on the fundamentals in your recent camps. Can you talk to us a little bit about the new skills or strategies you've been developing for the fight for this time around?
Yeah, like you said, this camp was a lot on the fundamentals because you can't rush this sport. I've been in this sport almost 2 years. I'm multiple fights. I'm very consistent. So you can't rush it. Anyone in this sport can tell you can't rush this sport. And I feel like that's what he's doing. We worked on a lot of fundamentals. Yesterday, this past whole time, I was just in the gym with Bob Santos, trainer of the year. There's only two people that in this crossover scene that's worked with them, and that's me and Jake Paul. And to have a trainer of the year believing in you and supporting you is a blessing. I added Vicente Escobedo to my team. He's a former Olympian, Oscar De La Hoya protege. And, he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot. Thanks to him, my fundamentals have gotten way better. We put in a lot of work. We've been in camp for, 8 weeks?
And of course, you're going to be defending that Influencer Championship Boxing Super Welterweight North American Championship. Xavier, this is your first boxing match, and it's for the title against the IFL champion. You are definitely diving right into the deep end. How have you been preparing yourself for not just a fight, but a very high stakes fight?
Mentally, it's just, to me, like I said, I've played football, so football is my main sport. It's like I've been preparing how I would prepare on the game day. That's just how it is to me. It's just, you got to focus, train, and you got to, as long as I train to where I know I'm ready, I'm not going to be worried the day of the fight. So I just been putting in work. That's about it.
Now, Albert, you are the IFL champ, as we've said before. This is going to be the main event. What does it mean to now defend your title against a newcomer, but not just someone who's popular on TikTok? Of course, he absolutely is. But also, as he says, he's an athlete. He's not someone who's just has messed around on social media apps. He's an athlete. How does it feel to defend the IFL championship against someone like that?
Well, athlete or not, it's boxing. We're not playing football. We're not playing any other sports. We're fighting. Boxing is a sport you need to take time and learn. And I believe I've taken a lot of time and learn. And you can't compare it. You can't compare it to anything else, So at the end of the day, Saturday, I'll be getting my hand raised, and me and you, we can go have a shot together.
Well, Xavier, that's as you said you can get ready. Talk about it a little bit. How do you plan on handling yourself?
You can prepare however you want to prepare.
Yeah, look, but you're talking about football.
I know. Look, it's football. Footwork footwork. You got to have footwork in football, right? You got to have hands in football. You got to beat. Football is really one-on-one if you think about it. Boxing is one-on-one. You got to use your own brain. You got to, as a receiver, what I played, you got to get open. You got to outthink your opponent. You got to do something to get to where you want to get. It's a goal you're trying to get to. That's boxing. It's simple. It's a sport. Football is a sport. So you got to be athletic. That I don't think you athletic at all.
Okay. So my fundamentals are better. I got more experience than you. I got better coaches.
You know that you got more experience than me. That's cool. You don't know that your fundamentals better than mine at all. You don't know that your coach is better than mine. They world-class champions and yada yada yada. But why you keep on changing trainers and all this, going all these different people?
Changing trainers? How am I changing trainers? I'm adding to my team to get better, to learn. That's what anyone does.
Yeah, true. But you need all these people to keep on. What's all these fundamentals? It's only so much fundamentals that you can get. Like you learning different new fundamentals. Like,
no, actually, this sport, Jack, you know this sport. You need at least 5 to 7 years to be good at this sport, right? Anyone can tell you that succeed in this sport. Right. You need the fundamentals, and it takes what, years and years for the fundamentals.
Oh God, see, look,
right? It takes a few years, like it takes years and years and years just for the fundamentals to get good, right? Anyone can tell you that in this sport. So my fundamentals I wouldn't even say they're the best, but they are better than yours.
Well, I mean, Albert, let's talk about the mentality you have as the champion. You've said before in an interview that your mentality separates you from everybody else. Can you kind of explain that to us and how you think that gives you the edge over Xavier?
Yeah, I mean, my mentality is different. You know, I believe I'm different. Look where I'm at. You know, I was just in the gym yesterday with Trainer of the Year, and yet the day before, and the day before that. You know, no one can just say they're doing this stuff. No one can just say they're on ABC. You know, no one can just say they're working and they're really following a dream and they're really putting the work behind it. So I know I'm putting in the work. It shows for itself. The people around me show for itself. And you know, no one's doing what I'm doing. You know, I'm building myself up. I'm getting my experience up. You know, I'm winning, and you know, it's a dream come true. So I can't complain. You know, I'm with my family all the time, and you know, we're in the gym all the time. You know, we're about to go to the gym in about an hour. We have to spar, and we have to critique a few things, and yeah, we're gonna be good, and we're already set for Saturday.
Well, Xavier, Albert saying his mentality is one of the things that sets him apart from everyone else. What would you say your unique strength is that really sets you apart, or your strategy for this match in dealing with Ochoa?
I'm not worried about what anybody else is doing. I worry about me. I know what I can do, and that's just how that's what separates me from everybody else. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I know what I can do. That's as simple as that. And I'm ready, and I'm ready to put on the show. And I'm a show that you can learn. You can do whatever you can put your mind to. Time does not exist. It's just, you know, to keep up with stuff. But all that don't matter when it comes to this. I'm a show that I'm finna outbeat somebody who has more experience than me and better fundamentals. So he say so. Yeah.
Xavier,
that doesn't even sound confident.
Well, I was going to say,
sound confident?
That doesn't sound confident one bit.
I got you. I told you worry about me. You worry about the wrong thing. I don't care how you sound right now, bro. I don't even know what you just said your last sentence. That's how focused I am. I don't know what you talking about. You talking about real training. That's all I keep hearing.
Xavier, do you think of yourself as the underdog since you're going against a champion?
Oh no, I'm most definitely the underdog. Like most definitely. He got wins under his belt. And he got experience. So I'm the underdog for sure.
Does that make you hungrier? Or do you like the role of the underdog?
Yeah, I like that. Because I got to prove, again, I got to prove myself. He obviously don't think I'm confident or don't think I have fundamentals. So I have to show that I'm confident and I have fundamentals.
Albert.
So yeah, the underdog.
Albert, let's get to brass tacks here. What's your prediction for the fight? Do you have a prediction for how it's going to end? And do you think Xavier's able to give you a real challenge?
The prediction is going to end how it ended last time. You know, my hand raised and everyone's happy. Or yeah. You know, we've worked on a lot this camp. You know, I'm in great shape. I'm stronger. I put on a lot more muscle than I did this last camp, and we're in the same weight. And it's just going to show people that I've improved a lot. My fundamentals have gotten better. You even said it in this interview. You know, my fundamentals have gotten a lot better. And we're going to show that, and you know, we're going to put on a great show like we always do. And yeah, it's going to be good. Even the walkout's going to be great. Everything's going to be great. You know, and we're going to win great. So yeah.
Love it. Well, Xavier, last questions for each of you. First, Xavier, you've obviously, as said before, significant following on TikTok. A lot of people are going to be tuning into this match. Anything you'd like to say to them ahead of this fight, to whether what they can expect or what kind of support you're hoping for from them? Just anything for the people who are here cheering you on.
I just want y'all to know I'm about to put on the show, and I'm going to make him quit. Simple as that. That's what I predict. I'm going to make him quit. Yeah, I'm going to make you quit. And I know you said talk to the people, but I'm talking to Albert specifically here. I'm going to make you quit. And yeah, but other than that, if you come in from supporting me, I just want to say I appreciate it, honestly. And it's a transition happening, and I'm glad you're a part of it. So that's about it.
Be here from the start for Xavier. Albert, of course, you also have quite a significant following. Yours almost 250,000 people on Instagram, actually. What message do you have for your fans, whether they are from your fans on Instagram or fans from previous fights?
You know, a lot of people are going to talk. A lot of people are going to say stuff. You know, just ignore them. You know, focus on you, focus on your family, and you should be okay. You know, I've always said that, and I've always kept that mentality. And yeah, and if you're supporting me, thank you. You know, if you're not supporting me, thank you too. You know, I got a lot of that too. And yeah, it's going to be fun, and I can't wait for Saturday.
All right, fellas, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an awesome fight this Saturday, June 24th in Los Angeles at Academy LA, or streaming live on FITE TV. Make sure to get those orders in now. Guys, thank you so much for the time.
No problem. Appreciate you, Jack.
All right, see you Saturday.